everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you what I eat in a day. And this is a highly requested topic ever since I had uploaded my current workout routine, which I will link above as well as in the description box below. In this video, I'll be covering what I eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all the snacks in between. But before we dive into it, I just want to go over a little bit on my fitness goals, my journey, and where I'm currently at right now, as all of these tie in together with my current diet. I actually just completed a successful cut phase where I put in the hard work to shed some extra pounds to get to a place that I'm really proud of. I also just want to quickly add that I am not endorsing anyone to go through a cut to look like this. This whole process is clearly not healthy and sustainable, but I've received a ton of requests from my Instagram followers asking specifically what my diet is. So I just want to be transparent with all the choices that I've made to look like this. That being said, I've now transitioned into my maintenance phase, but it doesn't stop there. Over the next 18 to 20 months, I'm planning on doing a slow bulk. It's going to be a carefully planned process with mini cuts sprinkled in between in order to keep things balanced and sustainable. So ever since I started going to the gym and took my diet seriously, I've been using an app called MyFitnessPal to track my weight, calories, and protein intake. And speaking of calories, I'm currently maintaining a weight around 96 to 97 pounds, and I'm consuming anywhere between 1,700 to 1,900 calories daily. At this stage, it's all about finding that sweet spot where I can nourish my body while still being able to achieve my fitness goals. And if you're curious to know all about the details of my cut or my slow bulking phase, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and feel free to let me know in the comments below. I would love to share more in-depth insights into my cutting and bulking phases, along with tips, tricks, and even some key recipes. One more thing I want to mention before I get into the meals. I swear this is the last of it. The meals that I'm sharing in this video are supposed to be quick, easy, convenient, and time efficient. Since I'm busy 24/7 with my full-time job and my side job of Instagram and YouTube, and going to the gym 3 times a week, I can only cook these specific meals out of convenience that also give me a decent protein boost. All right, without further ado, let's finally get right into it. So I start off my day with a super simple and kind of boring breakfast, and that is 1 egg sunny side up on a piece of toast. I usually just place the egg on top of the toast to make it super quick to eat, and I personally prefer saving my calories for lunch and dinner because I'm generally not as hungry right when I wake up versus later on in the day. And I can't forget my morning coffee. I usually drink about 12 to 16 ounces of coffee, and I also add about 120 milliliters of sugar-free oat milk, as well as 2 teaspoons of calorie-free sweetener. On days where I'm super busy, I just opt for a protein bar. This particular protein bar is from Pure Protein in the peanut butter flavor, and it's by far my favorite flavor that they have. Another great flavor is the double chocolate one. In between breakfast and lunch, I typically eat some kind of fruit. I usually eat 1 or 2 of them depending on the fruit. I'll either eat an Asian pear, a Honeycrisp apple, a banana, or clementines. Fast forward to lunch. Lately, I've been religiously eating this stir-fry style dish, which contains pan-fried vegetables and pressure-cooked chicken breasts. So here is the full breakdown. The list of vegetables are 1 whole tomato, 50 grams of mushrooms, 1 whole pepper, 100 grams of pressure-cooked chicken breast, and 5 tablespoons of soy sauce. As mentioned earlier, this has been one of my favorite meals lately. Other than this dish, I'll either eat the chicken breast with some sweet potatoes, or I'll have a chicken salad with the same vegetables used in the stir-fry dish. But instead, I'll add some lettuce as well as some Greek yogurt as a substitute for the dressing and to get some extra protein. As a midday snack, I love eating 1 bag of Smart Pop popcorn. Not only is it low in calorie, but it tastes great. And when it's fresh out of the microwave, I love adding some roasted garlic seasoning, although I already love the taste of it without the seasoning. After the first snack, I typically eat more fruit similar to the previous snack. So just like the previous snack, it's either going to be an Asian pear, a Honeycrisp apple, clementines, or a banana. And finally, for the last major meal of the day, it's dinner time, and I alternate between 4 dishes, and each one contains about 200 grams of chicken breasts. As you can see, I clearly love chicken. So I alternate between either vegetables and chicken, sweet potato and chicken, straight cut fries and chicken, and pasta and chicken. So I'll break down the measurements of each dish. For the first one, vegetables and chicken, I'll have about 350 grams of either California style veggies or Thai style veggies. And for convenience, I always use frozen vegetables. That way I can just toss them in the pan. And then I of course add some seasoning, and some of the seasonings I like to include are roasted garlic seasoning, onion powder, parsley, salt of course, garlic powder, and paprika. For the next one, it's sweet potato and chicken. And I usually eat about 400 to 450 grams of sweet potato. And I usually just put some salt on the sweet potato. I feel like the sweet potato already has a lot of flavor. And then for the third one, which is straight cut fries, I actually put the fries in the air fryer, and again, just out of convenience. And it's usually about 360 grams of fries. And I love adding some roasted garlic and pepper seasoning, as well as paprika, parsley, and salt. And finally, for pasta and chicken, I'll add about 160 grams of pasta. And one of my favorite sauces to add is a roasted red peppers tomato sauce. And I usually eat less chicken with this dish, probably around 100 to 120 grams of chicken breasts. Finally, for desserts, you guessed it, I usually have some fruit, but instead of the typical apple, pear, clementine, banana combination, I'll have some frozen mangoes, and I'll have about 160 to 200 grams. And on days where I don't want to eat some fruit, I usually eat some granola. And lately, I've been loving this brand of granola, and I'll have about 40 to 50 grams of it. And of course, I'm not perfect. There are days where I do typically eat a little more than other days, but only by a little bit. My guilty pleasure snack is this. I swear this particular cereal is crack, and it has been my favorite cereal ever since I was like 8 years old, and I still eat this till this day in my 20s. And that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you enjoyed getting a glimpse of what I eat on a daily basis. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more of my long form content, especially if you're interested in learning more about my cutting and slow bulk phase, and if you're interested in seeing a step-by-step process on how I made any of these meals, or if you want to see more of my key recipes for cutting and bulking. Also, feel free to leave any comments or questions down below, and don't forget to follow all my socials, especially Instagram. And I also have a Patreon that includes exclusive content. I typically share a lot of my gym progress, updates, and exercises on there, as well as more outfit and tattoo content. Until next time, take care.